Okay, are you up for another grain to glass video? This is let's call it an American Amber, and spoiler alert, this beer turned out amazing. It's about 4 months now in the, it's about 4 weeks now in the keg. So, American Amber, grain to glass, let's just kick it. Tiggy! Kom hit! Stanna där! I'm Dr. Hans, this is Dr. Hans Brewery, my channel about beer and homebrewing. Yeah, I'm trying to keep the dog in the basket just for the production value, of course. This is a sponsor video. This is sponsored by Angergy. So I used their American Ale A01 to try this. This is also split batch, but if you just want to click off, you can download the recipe in the description. This is awesome beer. Please go and brew it. But if you want to watch the brew day, this was the first time I brewed with a dog. So an amazing brew day. Or if you look at the chapters, you can jump over the brew day and we just jump straight into the recipe. Here's the brew day. Brew with a monster.
You're a monster.
See the truth, no you don't have to lie to me. Don't fill your head with things and think you're free. I can smell the fear, I think you made clear. Yeah, I could be rude, be in a mood, I could be rotten. I could be cool, man like a fool, but never forgotten. Creeping in the dark, waiting for you. Won't like what you see. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a monster. 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 Yeah, I feel like you can hold me back. Yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm not heater on you. No, I'm just telling you the facts. Oh, these chains can keep me down. Yeah. I can be rude, be in a mood, I can be rotten. I can be cool, man like a fool, but never forgotten. Creeping in the dark, waiting for you. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a...
You don't believe in monsters, do you?
Of course not.
I do.
See me change into something darker. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to haunt you. I've become your nightmare, slipping in your dreams. I'm the definition of the worst kind of mean. Yeah, I feel like a monster, and I'm just here to
There was some epic brewing footage for you. Do you enjoy that? Yeah. Here we have the beer. I'm sorry, I know I'm screaming. I do that sometimes. I know my channels suck. Tiggy, please stay in the basket. Before we jump into the recipe, let's have a look at the beer. This is like 4 weeks now in the keg. It has a slight haze. I think it's 4, but somewhere around that, I think. This is the A01 version, but I do have a USO5 version because Angel Yeast are calling this their American ale, so I thought I must try it against the USO5. They also say that this is a really neutral yeast, and as I have been brewing a lot with the CN36, which is to me a really neutral yeast, I want to give those go also side by side. So we have A01, CN36, USO5, upcoming episodes in the Dr. Hans Freak Show. Nice. But today we're concentrating on the A01 and the grain to glass with you with the recipe. The recipe is already uploaded in the Dr. Hans recipe book for my patrons to dig into, but as mentioned, you can also download the recipe. You follow the link in the description. Cheers. Yeah, I'm gonna run through the recipe quite quick. I do have it here on my phone also, so we know what we're talking about, but let me just dive into the beer. They have a malt backbone. This is a quite light and refreshing beer. This is like 4.5%. I do get some really nice hop flavors there. I didn't dry hop it, but I used a lot of hops in the Whirlpool. This is a no-chill beer. Let me just run through the recipe for you. So this is a 60-liter batch, and the doctor will, of course, as usual, convert everything into birds and stones. Thank you. So I used 6 kilos of pale ale malt. Then I used 4 kilos of Munich malt, and that gave it quite some color. 1 kilo of wheat malt, and we're looking at the FG from these brews, and this all will make more sense when we've gone through all of the versus, the yeast split batch versus videos. I was trying to do a mash experiment, and yes, we got some good beer, but was an experiment I've been thought about a lot. Yes, I do these experiments here on the channel, so you don't have to. So we'll see if I can make a separate video of that. But we're gonna see some higher FG numbers, not only on the A01, and that is of course really good that I also did brew it with these 2 yeasts that have been used a lot. So have some sort of reference, but it's gonna all make sense further down the road. That does not mean that you should subscribe to my channel. My channel sucks. There are much better channels for you to go and subscribe to than mine. The mash experiment was really with like no rest. So I was aiming for like an hour of mashing, starting at 60, ending at 76C for a mash out rest. That was it. So, well, we will see if we make it to a separate video. Then I did a 60-minute boil. I did add some yeast nutrient, Brew NutriZed, to help my yeasts out at around 15-minute mark. And then I cooled this thing down to 80C before I added 100 grams of Chinook, 100 grams of Citra, and 100 grams of Simcoe. In the Brewfather app, I added like 20 minutes of steeping time. Tiggy, här, gå och lägg dig. Gå och lägg dig. Kom igen. Gå och... Tiggy! Future doctor, can you cut away when I'm bitching at the dog? It's really nice beer. So it came out awesome. And at 4.5%, you can drink a lot of them. I waited until next day, added yeast, and also added oxygen. If you want to learn more about no-chill brewing, I do have some dedicated videos about it. I will link to them below as well. This was fermented under pressure. I fermented this at 25C, left it for a week. These were fermented around 15 psi. All of them were fermented at the same pressure, at the same temperature, just to keep my experiments anal as usual. The American Ale A01 is a really neutral yeast. We have the wheel there from Angel Yeast, and this can ferment from 15C up to 28C. So definitely need to try this hotter under pressure. I'm thinking 630, ideally 18 to 25. Yes, I know I'm still screaming, sorry about that. I'm guessing we can get some really fast turnaround clean beers with this one. The fermentation was quick. You get no flavors or this is like super clean beer. I'm just getting like malt and hops, and we're just gonna compare them with other versions, but these are like, this is a really clean yeast to me, CN36. ferments out really low. And I think we all know US-05. This would definitely be a beer I would brew again. The original gravity of this beer was 1045 and this fermented down to 1012. That may sound a little bit high, not super high, but it is a little bit higher than expected. But I did like a mash experiment, so keep that in mind. And as we're going into like the versus videos, this will all make sense. Because if I would have done a regular mash and not the experiment, I would know roughly where the CN36 would have ended and also where the US-05 would have ended. I'm not gonna say like take the FG with a grain of salt because that doesn't make any sense at all. But I promise you that it will make sense when we get into the versus videos. How hot should we ferment this? They are saying that this could ferment up to 28°C. Well, if you do it under pressure, how hot do you want me to try? Because I do have a lot of yeast left from ANG Yeast. Try out. Let me know down in the comments. And also, from where are you watching from? Tiggy, come here! Before I forget it, a big shout out to my patrons and channel members. I will do a dedicated video, have some things to show you in the brew shed. We'll do that later. Cheers. You will find a link to ANG Yeast brewing page down below. First link in the description. Big shout out to ANG Yeast for sponsoring this video and to you. Thank you for watching. Hope to see you in the next one. Doctor's out. Are you up for another one? We're supposed to record like 4 videos today. So I need your cooperation. Okay? Cheers. Tiggy, kom då. Ja. Kom då.